What does it mean when an AI agent books a sales call? You keep hearing about AI agents. Let me tell you what is actually happening with your sales calls. AI shopping agents like ChatGPT with web browsing, Perplexity, Comet, OpenAI's Operator, and Anthropic's Claude with tool use can now navigate websites, fill in booking forms, and schedule calendar slots on behalf of users. The user prompts the agent, something like, "Book me demos with the top 3 marketing automation tools," or "Find me a Google Ads agency and set up a discovery call." The agent does the work, searches, picks candidates, navigates booking pages, submits the form. The buyer gets back a list of booked calls and shows up to them. From your side, it looks like a normal inbound lead. From the buyer's side, they may not even remember which calls they booked or why. Across SME accounts I monitor, agent booked share of total inbound calls is growing 30 to 50% per quarter through 2026. So here's a quick win for today. Open your last 10 sales calls and ask yourself how many of those buyers actually remembered booking the call. The answer will surprise you. How can I tell if a sales call was booked by an AI agent? Want to spot agent booked calls before you join the call? Here are the 5 signals. The first signal is tidy structured form data. Real buyers fudge the email, use informal job titles, skip optional fields. Agents fill in every field with perfect structured data. The second is no calendar invite forwarding. Real buyers forward the invite to a colleague or EA. Agent book calls go to the user's inbox and stay there. The third is vague answers to "What did you read on our site before booking?" in the first minute. Self-research buyers answer immediately and specifically. Agent book buyers hesitate or give generic answers. The fourth is clustered booking times. If 3 or 4 similar bookings hit competitor sites within the same 5-minute window, an agent is running. The fifth is agent-related user agent or referrer headers in the form submission. Look for strings containing OpenAI, Anthropic, Perplexity, or Operator. So here's a quick win for today. Audit your last 30 bookings against these 5 signals. You will have your current agent booking share within an hour. Why do AI agent booked calls convert at a lower rate? So you spotted that your agent book calls close worse. Let me tell you exactly why. There are 5 reasons working together. The first is that the buyer hasn't self-selected your business. The agent picked you from a list. The buyer didn't compare you to alternatives the way a self-research buyer would. The second is that the buyer doesn't fully remember what they booked. The agent moves fast. The buyer's memory of the booking is shallow. The third is that the user prompting the agent might not be the decision maker. Increasingly, it's a researcher or an EA or a chief of staff. The fourth is that the pre-call research is very thin. The agent summarized your homepage and moved on. It didn't read your case studies or watch your founder video. The fifth is that the buying process is earlier. Agent-led research happens at the scoping stage, not the comparison stage. Together, these explain the half-rate conversion gap. None of them are about your sales process being bad. They're about the lead coming in earlier and self-selected. So here's a quick win for this week. Stop assuming all inbound calls are equal. Update your CRM to flag agent booked calls and track close rate separately. Should I block AI agents from booking calls on my calendar? If agent booked calls convert worse, you should just block them. Let me give you the honest answer. Blocking is short-sighted. Agent booked calls still close at meaningful rates, just lower than buyer booked ones. Refusing them blocks a growing share of legitimate pipeline. Within 18 to 24 months, a majority of B2B inbound bookings will be agent booked. You can't refuse a majority of your pipeline. The better approach is to qualify them differently with 5 specific changes. Add a mandatory pre-call brief field to your booking form. Send a confirmation email requiring a real reply. Open every call with a 60-second context question. Run a shorter discovery-led call first for flagged leads. Track booking type as a separate CRM field. These 5 recover 30 to 60% of the conversion gap within 60 to 90 days. So here's a quick win for today. Add a free text pre-call brief field to your booking form this afternoon. Even that single change filters out a meaningful share of agents that won't fill it in. How do I qualify an AI agent booked call? Want a structured way to qualify AI agent booked calls so you don't waste your sales time? Here's the 4-step process. Step 1 is to open the call with a specific contact question in the first 60 seconds. Not tell me about your business. Try something like, what specifically did you want help with that brought you to this call today? Agent booked buyers hesitate on this. Real buyers handle it very easily. Step number 2 is to read the pre-call brief response if you edit the field to your form. Generic copy-paste answers signal agent. Specific business context answers signal real buyer. Step number 3 is to run a discovery-led first call rather than a sales-led one. Spend the time understanding whether there is a real buying process underneath the booking, not pitching. Step 4 is to decide at the end of the first call whether to schedule a proper sales conversation later. If yes, set it up with your actual decision maker. If no, exit gracefully without burning another 30-minute slot. So here's a quick win for today. Train your sales team on the 60-second context question. Run it on every call this week. Thanks for watching. For more videos like this, follow and subscribe.